Alright, time to go. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Raphses, your host. Welcome to the stream. Hope you all had a good Tuesday. I had a good Tuesday myself. And as announced earlier today, we will be streaming Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr. I already did a test stream last night to make sure the game worked properly. And it was very conclusive. And I'm very excited to properly get started on the game. So without further ado, let me just pause the music, open the game, and we will be good to go. Someone joined in, welcome. Hold on. Nah, okay, good. Remain seen, yes. Excellent. There's gonna be a cutscene at the start, so I'm just going to remove the camera for... What, no. Wait until it appears, and then I'll remove the camera for you to see the... There's like a black bar, though. I think I'll be fine. Because my idea was to remove the camera so you could see the entire cutscene. For now, we just wait. We just wait a bit. Oh god, my other headphones were on this whole time. Okay. Some pretty interesting news today. First of all, Anthony from Smosh bought the brand back. He announced it on Twitter. He rebought Smosh. He rebought Smosh. So that's a cool thing. Another bit of news. Andrew Tate has been officially charged. He's now officially facing criminal charges. Another thing. Also, on another topic, Joe Biden's own son is also facing criminal charges, if I'm not wrong. So, damn. Wait, was it today or yesterday that no, it was today. It was today that Anthony announced that he bought Smosh back. Just looking up some art on Twitter. Oh god, yeah.
For 10,000
There it
years,
is. Oh god, whoa.
The Emperor's Inquisition have fought a secret war to defend humanity. We keep vigil in the darkness. We hunt among the shadows. We pass judgment upon the mutant, the traitor, and the heretic. We purge the world of the taint lurking among the stars.
Oh my god.
We are Inquisitors. We shall fear nothing. For we are what you fear.
Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr. That was much shorter than I thought. Anyway, this is the game, everyone. Also, I'm gonna make sure that... no, it seems fine. It seems fine. Oh god, wait. It seems fine. I think I will move my camera. I almost removed it. I'm gonna move it here for the time being. Okay, now back to the game. I've already created an account, as you can see. That's not very all that important. Oh, the music. Create character. Let's go. The Battle Sister. This will be the class that it will be going with. It's a DLC class that I bought with the game. Sorry, I'm being a bit loud. What, just in case, I'm gonna lower the music just a teeny tiny bit. Yeah, there we go, okay. Okay, so as I was saying, the class we will be going with will be the class of the Battle Sister, of the Adeptus Sororitas. And before that, you can see that there are multiple other classes. There's the Crusader, from the game's intro. I think what you saw was the is it even the same guy? I don't know. There's the Crusader, the Assassin. There is a bit of a lag. The Assassin? I might play as another story. I might play another time as her. She looks interesting. There's also your Psyker, which is the Mage. It's literally a mage in Warhammer 40k. What do they look like? The Ether Walker. Oh, there is a big lag. Okay. What was that one? Empyreanist. Okay. Scryer. It doesn't really look impressive. Now the Battle Sister. Now let's read what these have to say. Expertise, that's the class. Battle Sisters wield both sanctified imperial weaponry and the power of their unquestioning faith. At the peak of their fervor, they can even become embodied saints, living vessels for the Emperor's will. Also, there's a subclass, and that's the subclass we're going to be picking. Sister Celestian. That's the same class with which I did the little stream test. The same thing. Also see the preview of what she can pull off. So her weaponry is a flamer, which is a flamethrower. But technically, no, a flamethrower would shoot a constant belt of fire. A flamer just shoots fireballs. In her left hand, you see a torch. With that, she literally creates a flamethrower attack, a short-range flamethrower attack. This was a free resource. Acts of Faith. And that's a skill that comes with this class. There's the Faith. Faith resource. Sororitas Inquisitors use faith points to manifest acts of faith and become embodied saints. The method of resource generation depends on which sacred rite was selected before embarking on missions. I can see like there are weapons. I have hand hammer and brazier. When it comes to manifesting the Emperor's wrath upon his enemies, there is no better choice than fire. Thus, the combination of burning promethium from a hand flamer and hollowed flames from a brazier of holy fire is second to none in such matters. Oh, that's called a brazier. See, the Celestian armor. Okay. Typically bestowed upon the most fervent and proficient battle sisters, this power armor is adorned with sacred paraphernalia. Though it offers somewhat lighter protection than other variants, it also provides a conduit for the wearer to better manifest acts of faith. That's cool. That was because I exited the window, that's why it froze. Okay, all good. What is this thing? The acts of faith. The burning conviction of Sororitas Inquisitors allows them to channel the Emperor's light and manifest minor supernatural phenomena during battle. Oh, those are like the skills, I guess. Embodied Saint. Embodied Saint. When their passion soars truly high, Sororitas Inquisitors can temporarily turn into the Emperor's avenging angel and deliver holy retribution upon his enemies. That's devastating powers. So that's a description of your character. I'll be honest, when I intended to play the game, I wanted to go with the Psyker because I wanted to play a mage type character. But then I saw her, and in a way she is kind of a middle. She's kind of a middle woman. It's half gun, half magic in a sense. So now the name. I already thought up a couple names in advance. Celestine for Celestian, but that's kind of easy. So I think I'll go with Bryn. Nah, doesn't matter. Nah. You know what, Celestine? That's a pretty name. I'll go with that, Celestine. And there we go. Celestine, the sister Celestian. I like the fact that her hairpin in the back of her head is in the shape of the Inquisition's emblem. That's funny. Now, let's go into the game. It is the 41st millennium, and there is no peace amongst the stars. The Imperium of Man is besieged from all sides by Xenos Fey races. It is slowly rotting away from the inside. Inquisitors are autonomous, powerful agents who wage a great and secret war for mankind. They fight in the shadows and nothing is beyond their authority. They are the judges and the executioners. There was one line of text I did not read, sorry.
Inquisitor's log. Classified
Oh,
report.
she has a pretty
Scheduled
voice
for
too.
later transmission. I am closing on the source of the inquisitorial distress signal I'm assigned to investigate. The coordinates I received from the Caligari Conclave led me to a desolate system. There were many delays during the journey. The intensity of the Caligari warp surges is beyond anything I've experienced. These anomalies are spreading through the subsector like a tidal wave. The distress signal has an ancient encryption used by the Holy Odos. It is authentic, but extremely old. The signal is coming from a battle fortress monastery that was likely spat from the warp when the tide of the surges swept through the sector. There is no response to our hailing signals.
So now we're going in ourselves.
Inquisitor, this is your captain speaking. I'm still trying to hail the monastery, but I get no response.
Okay.
The hull looks intact now.
Look at the
I think it was simply
size of
abandoned
this
a
thing.
very long time ago.
Jesus.
Then what do you expect to find over there?
Something that once belonged to the Inquisition. And lots of empty halls.
Sounds exciting. I've instructed your pilot to land on the hangar deck.
Stand by and wait for my signal.
Also, second viewer, welcome.
Inquisitor, the automatic defense system has been activated.
Uh-oh.
The turrets are attacking you. Do you...
Oh, that's a warm welcome. Not. Survivor. Let me verify. Let me make sure my audio is okay? Yeah, the audio is fine. Marla Noma, hi, welcome. Oops, wrong thing. Ah, I'm opening the wrong things. There we go, okay. Some reports. Sorry. Loading, 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 loading. So essentially the Inquisitors are... They're basically the secret agents of the Imperium. I guess a good comparison would be to say that whereas the Space Marines are deployed on the front line to face Xenos traitors and all kinds of stuff, the Inquisitors, they hunt the Xenos and the traitors and the heretic. Like they hunt down, like places, like they go to places in the Imperium where cults are starting to spread, or the worship of chaos is felt. It's felt. They also like try to find and destroy unholy relics, like stuff like that.
Captain, do you copy? Captain Von Winter, can you hear me? Strange. Vox communication is jammed, and I can't use my teleporter device. Something must be disturbing my signal. I will record everything in my audio log, in case I don't return.
New investigation.
Inquisitorial log. New entry. While attempting to dock in the hangar of an unknown fortress monastery, my transport took heavy fire. I suspect that the automatic weapon systems were activated, but I don't yet know why. The transport has been destroyed, along with my equipment. My pilot is dead. I will pray for him later.
New tutorial movement. Left click on the ground to move your character. Yes. Click cancel. Yeah, but you can also just move your character by constantly holding down the left mouse button, so that's cool. New investigation, the abandoned colossus. I must find out everything I can about this fortress monastery. Where does it come from? Is there someone in charge of this abandoned colossus? What happened to the thousands of people on the hundreds of sub-desks? So many questions, but I trust the Emperor that I'll find the answers here in the darkness. Also, the cage. Yeah, I'm stranded on the hangar deck of the Fortress Monastery. The teleport and my Vox signal are both jammed, and the automatic weapon systems of the Martyr are active. I need to find the controls in order to disable the systems that are cutting off my connection to my ship and Captain Von Winter. That tutorials, okay, good. Or an even better comparison. Imagine the SCP Foundation that goes out to find anomalies, but instead of trying to find them in order to contain them, they just destroy them. That's essentially what the Inquisition is. And this lady, this member of the Adeptus Sororitas, the sisterhood of the Imperium, the fully female armed force of the Imperium. Well, their job is very intertwined with what the Inquisition does. Okay, object activation left click. Yeah, that's okay. These objects will be highlighted when you move the mouse cursor over them. Hold the F key. Okay, cool. Thank you. Let's go look around. As you can see from your character, it's quite jerky when you move around with the mouse. She's super stiff. The character model is super stiff. Faith 26. Okay, the whole thing is your suppression bar. And the red bar in the middle, that's your health. Okay, there is nothing of value here. Okay, let's proceed.
Interesting. Mindless servitors were created for menial tasks, but having a flesh drone just for operating the door seems excessive. Open the door.
Like, you cannot walk, you can only run. Okay, no problem. Oh, new tutorial. Camera controls. You can change the camera angle for better tactical overview. Rotate the camera by pressing down the mouse wheel and moving your mouse to the left and right. Ah, okay, I see. Oh, that is weird. Also quite useful. This is the thing. Okay. Cogitator. In the world of Warhammer 40k, this is the equivalent of a computer.
Cogitator. Let's see if the tech prayers still hold. It might have information about this place.
Tech prayers meaning the data. Okay, my sound is okay. Okay, all good. Sorry about that. Okay. Analytical enumeration initiated. Vessel Lucius that Alpha class subs. Name Martyr. Code Current status in the possession of the holy orders of the Emperor's Inquisition. Oh. Warning: verifying current status. Inadequate data collated. Last maintenance logged 8-134-967-M36. Warning: Geller shield compromised. Current rate of impairment 47.34% estimated. Warning: prayers of maintenance required in the following zones. Failed. Invocation of blessed recalibration required in the following zones. Invocation of blessed recalibrations. Yo, these dudes are so crazy. I mean, prayers of maintenance, bruh. That's insane. Warning: corrupted data. Diagnostics interrupted. It says in Psalms. Yeah, your Psalms are just all binary. It's just a binary code. That's amazing. That's hilarious.
Just as I suspected. It's a pile of rust. At least I found some interesting diagnostics. I should check all the cogitators on this ship for other details.
Your tutorial journal. Okay. Your personal journal contains all the background intel and collective evidence, clues of your ongoing or completed investigations, giving you a far deeper insight into the storyline as it unfolds. Investigations are divided into chapters, where you can review each mission individually through the drop-down menu. All clues collected during missions can also be accessed by clicking on the corresponding icon. Collect more clues to unlock extra rewards. Tutorials are also available here by clicking on the corresponding tab. Okay. Switch to tactical view. What is that? That's in tutorials. Okay, investigations. You have one thing. Okay, that's your clue. Okay, let's see clues. I found a functioning cogitator. On the hangar deck, data is corrupted, but I was able to glean some information. The abandoned ship is the fortress monastery Martyr, an ancient vessel that once fell under inquisitorial jurisdiction. Maintenance logs indicate that the fortress monastery has been abandoned for millennia. Is it? Okay. Let's proceed then.
New log entry. I have found some human remains. The time of death seems recent. I don't like the look of the marks on the bodies. Something killed them with mindless brutality.
Oh, I need to no, not one. No. Oh, it's the name of it's the number of the chapter. Okay, I see. That was just dialogue. That wasn't even an actual clue. Okay. Hand Flamer and Brazier, your first weapon for this class. And just in time for the first combat.
Oh yes, the perfect weapon to deliver the Emperor's justice.
So far, I really like the atmosphere. It's really immersive and oppressive as well. Yo. Oh god.
Creature of chaos, can you withstand my faith?
First combat. Oh god, oh god. A plague Ogrin. No, we could not withstand
An
your
ancient imperial
faith.
ship infested by chaos. So be it. Let's cleanse the taint then.
Combat. Your combat capabilities are mainly determined by your equipped weapon. One-handed weapons grant 2 weapon skills each. Two-handed weapons provide 4. Oh, okay. To attack with a weapon skill, point the mouse cursor at an enemy. One or two of the keyboard can see available skill things. Yeah, okay. It's these things. Got the first attack, the left mouse button, Phosphorus Barrage. 34 damage, 75 DPS. I don't know what the hell I don't know what that means. The channel burning damage over time. Area of effect. Okay. Release a continuous stream of fireballs that leave fiery patches, igniting your enemies. Applies castigation marks on hit. Okay. Doesn't it also show the? Oh yeah, long range. It shows it. It shows like overheat, cooldown, right mouse attack, focused burn, medium range, channeled armor breaking, knockback, high suppression, castigation, burning, damage over time, cone effect, area of effect. Okay. Release a short range firestorm using both weapons while advancing forward and knocking back your foes. Oh, it shows escape. Castigation consumes castigation marks from the target on hit, gaining 1% damage reduction per stack for 5 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. So you could have like 5% damage reduction. Okay. Because the effect is a cone-shaped area in front of it. Wait. So this thing, Fire Nova. release an expanding circle of infernal flames that ignites everything in its wake. Persistent hyper suppression. Okay. And finally, 2, Divine Grace. Gain energy shield charge equal to 150% of your maximum HP on activation. Passive. After 8 seconds, you lose a shield gained from any sources and release a Nova that deals damage based on the lost shield amount. After 8 seconds, okay. So if you've lost all of your shield within, almost lost all of your shield within 8 seconds, it creates a giant blast. Okay, plasma gun. Weapon sets. Can equip 2 weapons sets for each mission. Press the tab key to switch between them. The switch will set all your weapon skills on cooldown, so if your attacks will be unavailable for a while. Thus, you will have to judge whether switching weapons. Oh, okay. That tab, I think, is the button with the 2 arrows. That's what it is. Okay. Oh, it's so much more immersive like this. Oh. There's a... Oh, okay, wait. That was blocking the way.
New log entry. I found a room tainted by the filth of chaos. There's also a tech priest maintenance shrine with a functioning cogitator. It could contain information on how I could turn off the Vox jammer.
Argumentum, Defense System Anomalies, Ranking Security Officer, Brother Marcus Drank. Incident log. The Martyr opened fire on an approaching rogue trader vessel, causing considerable damage and loss of life on the targeted ship. Teleportarium signals are regularly jammed, blocking entry and exit to and from Monastery. Confessions of the related personnel during the penitence hearings. Searching picked according database records not found. Conclusion. After a thorough investigation and questioning, I can safely claim that no personnel were involved in the incident. The defense turrets open fire without any human involvement, and the signal blocking any teleportation attempts is generated automatically. System malfunction. Probable cause, system malfunction. Processes initiated. Logged a priority level request in the maintenance fraternity awaiting confirmation. Had emergency cogitators installed on the hangar deck and a main cogitator in the control room, where security personnel can manually override both the current systems and the teleportarium signals in case of any further incidents. Attachment. Medicaid reports of personnel voluntarily participating in the confessions. Data corrupted. Okay.
I found new information. There's an emergency cogitator nearby where I could turn off the jamming signals.
Okay, the abandoned Colossus. What is the new clue? The signs indicate the presence of a primitive heretic culture living in the abandoned halls of the former monastery, and also heavy influence of the worshippers of a demonic entity. If I am not mistaken, the whole area is infected by the taint of Nurgle. Like I found a room tainted. Okay. So we're in the cage. A cogitator screen. Okay. Okay, that's the first clue for the cage. Okay, I see. Let us proceed. What does that look like? Yep, that's heresy, all right. The design of the interior is amazing. Another servitor.
Open the door.
It is in the walls now. Everywhere. Taint. In the machines.
By the Emperor. What foul abomination is this?
Because normally a servitor should never be
A
able to talk
talking
like that.
servitor. It might be mind-locked, but this is still unusual.
Heretics. Time to purge.
Well met, heretics. It is time for you to die.
Yeah. Ah! Burn! Oh, that was quick. A new tutorial cover system, yeah. Attacking enemies without concern is a very relevant combat style in the Warhammer 40k universe. But there's another way. You can use many objects, concrete barriers, barrels, as covers while leaving the space. If an object can be used as cover, a yellow marker will show you the available positions. Your character will automatically take cover when you press space. On cover, you can launch range attacks but cannot move. Some cover positions may restrict your firing angle. Keep it in mind. Cover can be destroyed. Okay, hold on. Do I have to hold space? Yeah, I have to hold it. Okay.
I found a wreck in the hangar.
Oh.
It is a vessel used by the Space Marines. What are they doing here?
Oh. I completely went past that before. The hell? Oh, those are those I killed. Okay, I see now. That confused me so much. I was like, wait, who are these guys? Nothing of value here. There's not a lot to explore in the game so far.
Finally. That's the cogitator that will disable the jammer. I couldn't turn off the teleportation jammer, but the Vox should be fine now. Captain Von Winter, can you hear me?
Inquisitor, finally! I thought we'd lost you.
It would have been quite convenient for you, I suppose.
Trust me, I'm on your side. I'm not saying I don't want my ship back, but who would clear my name if you died in battle?
Your loyalty is quite admirable, Captain.
What did she do? I leveled up. Okay, that's cool. That didn't happen last time. Metal. For a moment I thought, wait, am I using the character I used to test the game? But no, because I could create... I was literally in the creation menu for a new character. That wouldn't make any sense. What? Meanwhile, I'm gonna move my camera to the left. There we go, okay. Okay, level 2. Okay, cool. Level reached. And see the rewards. Oh no. Wait. Character in here. A silent sniper training. I have no interest in this. Complete the heroic deed to unlock close quarter. Okay. Yeah, Creek support doctrines. Determination gain plus sense suppression per hit dealt. Oh, okay, it's the same thing for all on all sides. Okay, X of Faith. Plus 5% Sacred Right effectiveness. 2% movement speed. I don't know. You know what? For now, I'm not gonna put this into anything. Survivor, that's done. Now, chapter 2, making contact. Oh, what does it say? Okay, jump back down to 2. That's what happened. Okay. So far, so good. I mean, it was just the first chapter, so not a lot happened, obviously. I've made it out of the hangar where I found evidence of a serious chaos infestation. I need to investigate this further. Still loading, still loading, still loading.
Imperial channel. It could be important.
I'm on my way there.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Up overlay minimap. Overlay. Oh, okay, I see now, okay. Okay, let me restart the chapter because we missed some dialogue.
It is transmitting on an Imperial channel. It could be important.
I'm on my way there.
Because they basically told us, yeah, we picked a tech priest has located a signal. Go there. Okay. Let's going then. Map overlay. We saw that. Side quests, clue, allies. Okay. Tutorial: the Faith Resource. All character classes in the game have a special resource that is used to activate unique abilities. Sororitas Inquisitors use Faith Points to enter embodied saint form and unleash powerful saintly deeds. Unlike other classes, the method for special resource generation is not fixed. Sororitas Inquisitors have access to various secret rites which determine how Faith Points are gained. Okay. By default, how do I gain these? Of dealing heat damage to cause a small burst of flames, dealing 50% damage. See, and applies a stack of burn on enemies in 3-meter radius. That's busted. Anyway, let's go. More valve things. Burn, dog! There we go. Holy sensor. Oh. Anything else? Circle of Infernal Flames. More cultists.
By the Emperor.
Oh god.
What have you found down there, Inquisitor?
Some unlucky members of an Imperial retinue. This is a shrine, dedicated to the ruinous powers. Somebody really wants his dark wishes fulfilled.
In other words, there's something on that ship that requires human sacrifice. Wonderful.
True. Investigation, the expedition. Wait, hold on. The expedition, this abandoned wreck, was transmitting an astropathic distress signal that followed ancient inquisitorial protocols. The fortress monastery didn't answer our hails, and we did not detect any signs of life on the decks from our ship. Nevertheless, I found fresh corpses, clearly members of a recent Imperial expedition. Who are these men and what are they doing here? Regardless, it's time for these guys to feel the faith! Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I've been pressing the wrong thing. Oh god, almost got ruined. That was a bit messy, not gonna lie. Oh, that's vile. Ugh. You were saying? Purity's so cool. Yeah. No, 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 no. It's too far away. Okay. That's better. But in the future, if I can't reach them with my flamer, I'll use the plasma gun. Hold on. Cogitator. Exploded from Engine Seer Tetha 17B Lucan. Number the current rank operator confessor to the great machine spirit of the Martyr. It loaded to Engine Seer Omicron 4 Vesuvior. Reference number the current rank Engineer Hierophant of the Martyr. Created social pause clip to the honor Omega level in Omega level encryption initiated. Begins inquiry. Confidential emergency invocations that awaiting review. Precedent. Now this is the machine spirit of the Martyr shows every sign of intellectual instability. Stability. Threat assessment ultra high and growing. Proposal. Detachment of data source in the blessed core initiating blessed core initiating data module scrubbing and anointing central processing modules. Okay. Personal note, the machine spirit is slowly becoming insane and it started to override the defense systems, destroying some possibly harmless voidcraft trying to land on the deck. He must act before it sheds more blood. I don't need to remind you the fateful consequences if such information becomes open knowledge. It all must remain confidential. I submit this invocation in the name of the Omnissiah, to the wisdom of my trusted Hierophant. Because of the machine spirit, which you could say like let's say the heart of it's like their internet, I guess. Their version of the internet is becoming insane. It's what's making the cogitators function. Abandoned Colossus. No, it's not this one. Is it in the cage? Where's for the cage, yeah. According to the records of correspondence between two high-ranking members of the Adeptus Mechanicus serving on the Martyr, it seems that the local machine spirit began to show signs of symptoms which, in the case of a human subject, would indicate the onset of insanity. Even the tech priests were baffled by this remarkable scenario, and they even contemplated the destruction of the machine spirit. Okay, that's what they were attempting to do. Oh! Level will grow by completing new levels. Okay. A new Inquisitor, if inoculator components. Yes, okay. Every character class has different attributes or 3 main attributes. I've opened my character menu without meaning it. 5 milestones, and after reaching one of them, you will automatically gain extra abilities. You can earn attribute points by completing heroic deeds. Interchangeable passive abilities, which can empower your Inquisitor in the beginning. You have only one perk slot, but after you reach level 15 and 30, the other 2 will unlock. New perks. Those are my stats, yeah. It's my character. She looks beautiful. That's what I had, yes. So options. Controls. I want to see the okay, the journal window is J. Okay, good. That's what I was looking for. It's J. Okay. Holy sensor, cool.
A holy sensor. This must be a sign that I'm on the right path.
Acts of faith are minor faith abilities that are available to Sororitas Inquisitors when they are not in embodied saint forms. They generally bestow some type of buff, though some can be used in a more offensive manner. Acts of faith can be equipped in the faith abilities window. Select an act of faith from the list on the left and assign it to an available act of faith skill slot above. Activate an act of faith during missions. Use the corresponding skill slot button as you would with normal skills. Acts of faith skill slots are provided by various equipment items such as weapons, armor, the holy sensor belt item. Okay. Do I have that? I didn't even equip it. Okay. I already have one. Okay, never mind. That can go. Let's change it for this thing. No vulnerability effectiveness. Crit. +2 quality versus okay, +2% physical resistance, +2.4 to all resistances in exposed state. There we go. Okay. Ah, they're not unlocked. Okay, that's why. Okay. We'll see the Acts of Faith menu. Maybe it's in tutorials. The faith abilities, okay. Oh, that's fate. Wrong thing. Okay, wait. What is the faith abilities window? I was being K. No. Okay, never mind. Let's just progress for now.
I was correct. I am undoubtedly on the right path.
You have a turret. That's a bad sign. The enemy can deploy stationary weapons with heavy firepower that can easily kill your character. Although the guns themselves can be destroyed, it is easier to eliminate the crew. Try flanking moves instead of frontal attacks. Once the crew is killed, the emplacement can be taken over and turned against the enemy. That's a good idea, yep. Oh Jesus, okay. No. Oh God.
The moment of retribution is here.
Oh God, it's broken. There we go, okay. To... More enemies. A
I have
corpse.
found a corpse of an Imperial soldier. I'll take his data slate. It could contain a recording that could shed some light on what happened here.
I think I know what it's gonna show. Yep, this thing. Oh, it just plays in a loop. Okay. The Chaos Walker, I guess that's what it's called. Examining the remains of some other dead Imperial sol- examining the remains of some other dead Imperial soldiers. I found a broken data slate. I could only recover a badly damaged picked record of an ambush. These men were attacked by a powerful creature of chaos. The recorded audio implies that they had a Lord Inquisitor on board as well. Oh, that's interesting. I want to go a bit further back. Make sure there's a bit of the map I didn't miss. No, I did see everything. Never mind. I did see everything. Oh wait, do I even have one equipped? Let's put this one in there. Yep. Oh, that's a clue. That's a clue. It's also super dark in here. Oh, Jesus. Note A, I hope you are reading this. That's the safest way for us to communicate. If they find out what we are planning, they'll execute us. Hide your messages in the maintenance sermons and make them look like simple devotional notes. We need to plan our next step. There are huge problems on the research decks. The Red Sanctum has been quarantined. Alert, corruptive code in flux. Analysis inconclusive. Note B, I've received your message. By the Emperor, this is bad. Same here down here. Nobody knows where the Martyr is headed, and with Uther holed up in the sanctum, and his seconds in charge plotting against him, I have no idea where to turn. Activated purification protocol. Note A. Uther will be our death. Think about it. He promised us immortality and glory for the Imperium, and now we have that. Those things in the dark zone. We must get out of here immediately, or shall we join the others? Those things in the dark zone. Suspicious devotional code lines discovered. Issues. Sensor modules inactive. Okay. Uh-huh. I found something strange buried deep under layers of corrupted data in a discarded cogitator. It seems to be a secret correspondence between some prominent members of the cult that used to control the Martyr. The exchange was hidden away in analytical sermons and useless tech litanies, probably to avoid discovery by certain Uther Tiberius, the leader of the cult. The correspondence is from a time when the Martyr was still intact and wandering the sector with a set purpose. The messages betray a sense of impending catastrophe as some experiments have gone wrong. Huh, okay. I'm really confused. Okay, I see. Both of these are acts of faith. Those are both acts of faith. I understand now, okay. Let's proceed further up. More filth to kill. Oh shit, okay.
Die unclean.
Uh-oh. Oh god, back up. Ah, oh god. No, back up. Okay. Okay. Main implant. Medical supply. I'm cool with this, thank you. Chests. Missions usually contain chests and other storage boxes with items. Some will replenish your charge-based skills like grenades, for example, while others give you rewards like crafting materials. Okay. I need to think about using the Divine Grace when I get overwhelmed like this. That's still good. Off a key 0, okay. Oh shit, okay, that's bad.
I found the body of a fallen Adeptus Astartes.
What? Did you just say that there was a dead space marine down there?
Yep.
He must have been a member of that unlucky Imperial reconnaissance team I found.
Allow me to clarify that. You only found pieces of them. So it'll be just you against something that tore apart one of the mightiest champions of the Imperium.
Yep.
Don't jump to conclusions just yet, Captain. It could easily be more than one creature.
Yeah, that thing got messed up. Tore that fucker's arm clean off. I found the corpse of a fallen Adeptus Astartes. He was clearly a member of the mysterious Imperial expedition. The Space Marine was torn into pieces, so it was difficult to tell which chapter he belonged to. I must also mention one of the oddities of the situation. I was unable to identify the heraldry on his power armor. The only explanation is that this warrior of the Emperor must have belonged to a chapter I have never heard of. Okay. Let's go to the character menu. Okay. Found this, the main implant, Mastercrafted main implant. Melee damage reduced 2.8%, 2.5% to all resistance when surrounded. That's a cool thing. Strength quality versus a good main implant. I have less health, but it's way more interesting. Yeah, it is an airpin. Because I thought it was the inoculate, that was a main implant for a moment. But no, it's not. Okay. Okay, that seems to be it for now. Okay. I'm looking at the map, I don't see anything. Oh, I see them.
Come at me, creatures. Come at me.
Oh shit. See them? Horde enemies. Horde creatures are very weak individually, but you can expect dozens of them rushing towards you at a time. Unprepared, you will find yourself swarmed, surrounded, and torn apart by a sea of inferior wretches. The best way to deal with a horde is to use area attacks. Okay. I don't have so little health. That makes no sense. What is that? I don't know what that was. It's not doing anything to me. A chest? That's great. Blessed alloy? Signum. I don't know what the hell this is. 12 damage, just a melee damage bonus, 2.8 Any damage bonus? Critical oh, that's nice. Signum goes. Hold on. Okay, good. Okay. Let's look at the environment for a moment. My god, look. Ew, that's disgusting. Oops. A blocked door. Understood. Another corpse.
Team Sigma.
Oh.
This is Chaos Thorn speaking. Team Sigma, come in.
I'm afraid Team Sigma won't be responding anytime soon.
What? Who are you, and what are you doing there? Taking a stroll on the decks? By the Emperor!
Mind your manners. I am an Inquisitor, and I don't tolerate.
An Inquisitor? About bloody time. I thought your lot had followed Lord Klosterheim into the Dark Zone. Listen, we're under heavy attack in the control room, so I'd appreciate it if you could join us while we deliver the Emperor's will until our most triumphant death. Thorn out.
New log entry. I established connection with someone from an Imperial expedition on the ship, but he is clearly confusing me with someone else.
He thinks you're a part of the ship. Where is that clue? I found a dead Imperial guard. He was part of an Imperial expedition, and he served under a superior from the Holy Orders, an Inquisitor called Klosterheim. I only know that because someone named Caius Thorn made contact with me via the soldiers of Oxcaster. It seems that the expedition was stranded on the Fortress Monastery the same way I was, and this Thorn has been defending the control room of the Anger deck for some time now. He wants me to rescue him. I need him to help me get out of here and give me answers. This way. Oh god, I've seen these things before. So far so good, so far so good. And I need to be careful, I get swarmed very easily and I confuse. Instead of running away, I press the right mouse button for some reason. Chapter 3, Forbidden Cult. Okay, I can't access anything so far, okay. I followed a Vox signal and established a connection with a member of the unknown expedition. He is holed up in the subdeck control room. I need to get there, but first I must deal with the heretics and kill their mutated champions. Well, let's do this then, my dear. I'm very silent. I mean, it's because my mom is sleeping, like, in the room over there, and I don't want to piss her off by waking her up with my loud screaming, so that's why I'm so silent. I'm really enjoying the game, though. It's really fun. Because that's where we came from.
It's Thorn again. Another wave of filth is on its way to face me in a glorious carnage. I want your help as soon as possible.
No, the other side.
Careful, Thorn. That was dangerously close to insolence. And you are definitely confusing me with someone else.
You are an Inquisitor, which is enough for me right now. The whole deck is swarming with the local mongrel tribes, and they've sent their champions to rally the troops. I need you to eliminate these creatures. It will slow down the tribes.
It's 2. It's number 2 for a shield. I need to remember that. No. Oh, the blue bar. Okay, the blue bar is my
So
shield.
you're heading to the control room to disable the jammer.
That's the plan, yes.
And who is this Caius Thorn exactly?
Quite a character. Otherwise, I have no idea. He seems to think that I'm a member of his mysterious expedition.
If there is an expedition, they might be trapped in that monastery just like you.
Why do you think so?
I made a scan. That giant wreckage looks completely dead from here. No sign of any other voidcraft in the vicinity.
What is that? Ah, these give me faith point. These are faith points. I see now, okay. So I got an armor. Let's see what this looks like. Alright, I'm not level 3. I was just an icon before to say like level complete. Okay. Dominion armor. Oh. Dashes forward quickly up to a maximum of 3 times. Gains a charge every 5 seconds. Okay, that's interesting. Sorry, what is that? This value represents how many times you can modify this item at Omicron arc. Oh, okay. Let's equip then, shall we? Oh. Oh, the hair changes depending on the armor you're wearing. Okay, I see. What is that? I kinda like this one though. Yeah, I'll keep that armor. I like their haircut way better. The cute hairpin. So I want to verify this thing. Fiery Heart Self. 5% of dealing heat damage. There's the one that said like damage reduction by okay, it's the castigation thing. It's the castigation. A small burst of flames dealing 50%. Okay. What is that thing? Oh, supplies. Apply to churches. Oh. I need to use the inoculator first. Okay. Here they are. Ah, wrong thing. No, wrong
The
thing.
moment of retribution is here.
Ah, blah, blah, blah.
I've eliminated
Nice.
the first tribal champion. I wonder if these mongrel tribes are the descendants of the original inhabitants. I guess I'll know more soon.
Oh, I think it died from burn damage. Oh, I think so. Died from burn damage. We got a new armor and new stuff too. Seraphim armor. What does that do? Armor. Tactical jump, performs an aerial assault, landing deals base damage. Okay, what does that look like? Oh, oh, it's a Seraphim armor for the Seraphim class. Nah, I want to keep this Celestian one. So I got an eye implant as well. Common eye implant plus 11 of health. I already have that. Okay. Do I have it? I got a new no? Did I find any new clues? Found a dead Imperial Guard? No. Expedition? No, nothing. Wait, never mind. Okay, that's the one I... Badly damaged picked... Okay, I'm in contact with an officer called Caius Thorn. He is leading one of the combat teams that arrived with the mysterious expedition. Thorn clearly thinks that I also belong to the Imperial Reconnaissance Force, doing some kind of reconnoitre on this abandoned ship. He also mentioned a certain Lord Klosterheim. Therefore, I suspect that the expedition must be quite large and it is supervised by at least several Inquisitors. I could use his confusion to gain more information later. Oh, sorry. Imperial God. I can't play it. Ah, that sucks. That's the discussion you had. Okay. More filth? Of course, because it's short range, I gotta get close to it. Ouch. Medical supply. Oh, can I actually level up though? Expand view. Select item type. Plasma pistol and brazier. No. I don't have that. That's weird. Oh, weapon type. I don't have the weapon itself. Okay. It's the type of weapon. Plasma pistol and brazier. Plus one passive skill point. Plus one passive skill point. Oh, it's item type. I don't have one. Okay, regardless, let's proceed.
Thorny.
Nice.
How are you faring, Inquisitor?
Quite well.
Considering that I'm alone, I'd say I'm making adequate progress.
Alone? Where's the rest of your detachment?
Under some smoldering wreckage.
Well, that's unlucky. But that's all the more demons for us to kill. Let us rejoice in the furious challenge. Thorn out.
Should use more faith, acts of faith. I'm not using anything. I just got a refractor field. It's a force field. Where's that item I have? .8 vulnerability effectiveness, 2.3, okay. Heat damage bonus, 4.7% vulnerability effectiveness, exposed state. %, 2.4. I could change it for the. I could change the purity seal. Oh no, I can't. Oh, for the holy sensor only. Okay. 3.8, 2.3. Okay, now let's equip it. Let's equip this. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, that was a bomb. Oh god. Oh, yeah. Never mind. It was a mine. Nothing of value here. That's the items I have back there. Okay, whoa, easy, 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 easy. Syringe? An inoculator, as they call it. Refractor field. Usual weight. Let's move to the Fate Bar. Okay, no problem. plant. You die first.
The filth of chaos has retreated from my door. Regrouping, I'd say. I take it you killed the tribal champions.
Yes, I purged the place.
How ambitious! I like that. But believe me, there is still much work to be done. You'll find a desecrated shrine next door that leads to the control room. Go there.
Where am I going? Oh, I'm backtracking. Oh, that's a bad idea. I get something interesting though. Up resistance 2.2, 19 experience gain. But the other one can be modified way more. Wait, hold on. That's an inoculator. I got the wrong thing. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Alright, let's go see Thorn now. Oh, Caligari credits. Money! That literally, that's such a great, I did such a great setup, because now I have 2 shields. Another clue? Scriptorium telepathica Martyr. Regio Caligari sector, segmentum tempestus. Destination, colony choir scintilla, subsectorial admin conduit. Telepathic duct, trans-imperial relay omega 10. By brother Lestar to Forge World Koche Prime. Request for partial overhaul. Descriptive message. This is a thrice blessed fortress monastery martyr. Category AIII research vessel of the Holy Ordos under the leadership of Lord Inquisitor Uther Tiberius. We seek aid from the brothers and sisters of the Adeptus Mechanicus. The Martyr is on a highly important research pilgrimage from the Segmentum Pacificus to the Sigil subsector. En route to the Caligari sector, the Martyr was caught in a severe warp anomaly, and the Geller shield suffered considerable damage. We need an emergency overhaul in the orbital dry docks of Koche Prime as soon as possible. May the Emperor be with you. Okay. Colossus, it's this one. According to an astropathic transmission I extracted from a broken terminal, the mysterious Martyr entered the Caligari sector roughly 5,000 years ago with considerable damage. It came from the Segmentum Pacificus and it was on a research mission. The data also implies that the fortress monastery was under the command of a certain Lord Inquisitor, Uther Tiberius, a man much revered by his companions. We select 5,000. It doesn't say a date, so unless you read this, you'll never find out that, oh, this thing arrived there like 5,000 years ago. So it's old, very old. So my phone just went down. My phone just died. Help! It's okay, the stream is still running. We don't need that. More money! Even more money! I'm on the right path. I am on the right path, yeah. Any? Oh. No, it's a vent, that's a vent. It's a vent. And it should be right here. Okay. More heretics. No problem, no problem, no problem. You piece of shit. No. Oh yeah, that works too. That also works.
Thorn, I've reached the end of this subdeck.
Good. There is the exit. Some of my men will meet you on the other side, but plenty of them have been captured. I'll need your help to set them free.
And another chapter complete. As I looked up the controls. It said that to enter exalted state. Wait. I guess you gain those rewards after you clear a chapter? That's odd. Okay. Okay, yeah, you unlock all of these after a level is cleared. Okay. Blessed Blade and Rod. A passion point, a passive skill point. Okay. 2 points. Barrier effect. Suppression damage bonus to area of effect skills. Increased radius. Okay, that's cool. Yes. What is that? Damage bonus for area of effect. Suppression damage bonus. Suppression. Oh, heroic deeds. Oh, those are mini objectives. Okay, that's cool. Okay, complete lists. Kill 50 elite chaos engines enemies. I don't have that. Oh, someone's highlighted in red. No. Didn't show anything. Okay. Apply any type of dot damage over time effect of 1,000 times. Okay. Okay, next level, feral tribes. The heretics have withdrawn, but more are on the way. I need reinforcements. I know that some of the soldiers from the expedition are alive, but the feral tribe is keeping them captive. I must free them. I'm gonna plug my charger because my computer is also running low. Don't want it to crash midstream. That would suck. Like real bad. Terribly so. Terribly so too. Just gonna verify everything. Yeah, okay, all good. I hope everyone's enjoying the game so far. I'm enjoying this. Or rather, I hope you're enjoying the stream. Or you can also enjoy the game for yourself by buying it. Although it does cost a lot on Steam. It's really costly. But so worth it so far. I still haven't really gotten the hang of the Acts of Faith though. At least that's my impression. Although I might actually, but I'm doubting it.
This is just the calm before the storm. Take advantage of the respite before the wretches return. At least I can send you some reinforcements. The hostiles are keeping some of my scouts caged up in the desecrated sanctum. Free the guardsmen and bring them to the control room.
Very well.
Reporting for duty, Inquisitor.
Ready to fight.
Allied units. Occasionally, you'll be accompanied by allied soldiers. They'll automatically follow you and fight. In some missions, probably defense missions, you have limited command over the allied soldiers by sending them to highlighted positions. You just stand near a position marker and hold down the F key to send the nearest allied units to that position. During combat, they fight on their own, engaging targets automatically.
New log entry. I'm entering the sanctum of the deck. It clearly used to be an imperial chapel, but the statues there are not familiar. When did this sacred fortress drift away from the light of the God Emperor?
That said, August was blocking. Yeah, the cover was blocking my ocean. Okay, whoa, easy, Raphses, easy. Alright, going in a bit.
Ready to fight.
We're going in a bit too fast. What the hell are these things? There's nothing here. Let's get out of here, boys. 1 out of 127. Corpse. Personal log by activist Anselm Daviro. First analysis. I need to modify my early estimate of the age of this magnificent ship. The Praetorian symbolism in the content of the prayer book, reference Inquisition 8344/MET6, indicates ancient heritage, sometime between the 35th and 36th millennium. The potential connection to the age of apostasy indicates fascinating prospects. I must admit that some of our discoveries are unique, almost radical in nature, especially the pieces directly connected to Uther Tiberius and his sect. The adornments and other elements are clearly imperial in origin on the ship, but the details, like the winged statues, all suggest a cult that used to be imperial, but which has been lost or subsequently purged from the archives. personal notes. The techno-archaeologist was baffled by the first radium carbon results. This may be a rather bold statement since he lacks facial features, emotions, and soul, but he looked almost shocked. Damn his inconclusive results. He tried to argue about the age of this emperor-forsaken derelict, but I'm certain about my analysis, and a bit troubled. The mural about the Scarlet Apotheosis and the Imperium beyond was unsettling to say the least. The Angel of Death growing more grim with each passing hour. May the Emperor have mercy upon our souls.
At your command.
Okay. I found the corpse of a dead archivist. He must have belonged to an Imperial expedition keen to explore the remains of the Martyr. According to the data slate I recovered, he was studying the fortress monastery and recording material about the mysterious Imperial cult. The notes convey his conclusion. He dates the ship as from before the Age of Apostasy, while the adornments, statues, decorations, and other elements of the ships are clearly Imperial in origin, and the details as the winged statues also suggest a cult that used to be Imperial, but which has been lost or subsequently purged from all archives. I don't get that line. Decorations and other elements of the ship are clearly Imperial in origin, and the details as the statues also suggest cult is... So everything is Imperial. That's what I understand. Yeah, sorry buddy. Sorry buddy. More filth. Shit. I need to cool it down. I feel like I'm running by a lot of doors. I don't like that. Ew. First batch?
We don't have much time, Inquisitor. Hurry up and take as many guardsmen with you as you can.
Ready to fight.
Ah!
Thank you, Inquisitor. Reporting for duty, Inquisitor.
Dominion armor. Okay. Let's look at all this stuff I just got. Okay.
At your command.
I have less max faith. 2 of less max faith, less max HP, but I do have more buffs from this. 2.8% damage reduction when suppression status is protected, 3.6% physical resistance. That sounds interesting. Oh! What does the common one look like? What does that look like actually? The Dominion. Okay, so it looks like this, okay. What does the common one look like?
Ready to fight.
Okay, they switch places, it's the same thing, okay. I like that. Yeah, I'm taking this. Wait, hold on. There's another thing.
At your command.
2.3% physical damage bonus. Now I'll do physical. Let's just keep what we have. For that one, like those doors, all those doors. Oh, it's only 2. Okay, it's not 3. Okay. I want to explore first. We're 2 and 4 man.
The moment of retribution is here.
Wrong thing. Plasma pistol and brazier. Cool.
At your command.
Second, we're gonna switch you up for plasma pistol and brazier. And give you this. What is that? Mastercraft neural implant. 3.1% health generation. Loot quantity, 6 quality. Okay. Assault, single target, area of effect. Basic range attack.
At your command.
Burning enemies, releases a small nova, damaging. Yes, okay. Yeah, hold on. Shoots a ball of flame from your brazier that leaves a fiery patch, followed by a quick plasma burst. Oh, that sounds interesting, okay. Scorched Earth. Aerial denial attack ignites the ground upon impact. Okay, let's try this one out. Fuses, where am I first? This map is so big. It's so big. Nothing here, okay.
At your command.
There's something on the right. Let's go there first. Where there was that syringe. Space Marine corpses. Was a med bay. Huh. Enough climbing around, let's go. Let's go forward now. I've used the energy field, I realize. What? Let's use it. That wrong thing.
For the Emperor!
Got a blessed blade. It's interesting. Okay. Wrong thing. That's called like a grenade launcher.
Ready to fight!
Reporting for duty, Inquisitor. How can we serve you, Inquisitor?
The Amphumans are banging their war drums, calling up the filth of chaos from the caverns of the ship. If you want to know what a real battle looks like, I suggest you join me as soon as you can.
New clue. I fought my way to the control room of the hangar deck and met Caius Thorn, a Stormwatcher space marine. The preparations for the imminent siege of the control room prevented us from discussing important matters, but Thorn was surprised to learn that I was not part of the same armed force that had landed on the Martyr, under the leadership of Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim and his Inquisitors. Their presence here raises some serious problems. Questions, I mean. I should have read this when I met the guy. That would have made much more sense.
Ready to fight!
Physical damage dealt. Wow. Okay, it's a one-handed weapon. That's why it shows this. Okay. -2, -3, -9. There we go. What else?
Ready to fight!
Lower down there, there's something. More ammo. Can I go in there? No, it's blocked off. Okay. I love how we heard her say bang, bang. She's having fun. She really is enjoying herself.
Ready to fight!
Yeah, I should have got that clue the moment I met the guy.
Inquisitor, our Argos are starting to pick up huge waves of hostiles approaching your position. Can you hold them off on your own?
Captain, a long time ago, I made an oath to protect the Imperium, with no regard for my own life. Do you want to question my dedication?
So what is your plan?
My faith in the Emperor will protect me from the faithless. I was also planning to blast through the unclean with the devastating force of my weaponry.
I'll have the transport ship ready, just in case.
That's a battle sister for you. Level cleared. One last level. One last level, and then we're done. The expedition. Investigation complete. The expedition. The clues I found led me to the following conclusions. Recently, a sizable Imperial expedition landed on the Fortress Monastery, led by a certain Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim. The purpose and the current whereabouts of these explorers are still unknown. Although, judging by the large number of casualties they have suffered, I assume that the expedition must have had considerable numbers. Okay. Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim had inquisitors and interrogators in his retinue, also some space marines from the Storm Watcher chapter. I find it troubling that the Caligari Conclave neglected to reveal the existence of this expedition to me. Unlocked Act of Faith. Bolts of Retribution. Activation slows enemies within 20 meters. Also gains a 25% chance to cast Thunderbolt of Authority for 20 seconds while using channeled skills. Plus 20% chance for each equipped Act of Faith to cause vulnerability. Okay. Plasma Pistol and Blessed Blade. It's just the weapon that changes. And I think range combat. Okay. Critical hit chance. Range damage bonus. 5% ranged damage bonus against slowed, shocked, stunned targets. What's this? Okay. Do I have the embodied saint form though? It's not that. Oh, it's V. It's V. I can do it here. Okay. Chapter 5, Madness Incarnated. I've reached the control room, but now I must survive the coming onslaught of the feral heretics and their champions. I must defend the control room until we can disable the teleport jammer. Okay. Not gonna lie, I'm a bit nervous. Defensive missions are not my cup. It's not my favorite play. It's not my favorite game time. A game type, I mean.
At your command.
No? Wait, hold on. It's V. Or maybe I cannot I can't change it yet up until I reach the ship. Maybe that's why. Okay, I see. On dealing heat damage. Does this cause heat damage? Oh wait, never mind. No, I need to look at the attacks. Soul thing, no. I hate to use the flamer brazier for this.
Ready to fight.
Heat. Okay, that's where it is. Heat. Heat, plasma, heat, heat. Okay, they both do it. Okay, that's fine.
Welcome to the Martyr, Inquisitor. Not exactly the army I imagined, but reinforcements at last.
So you do realize now that I don't belong to your expedition?
I do, and I regret the confusion. We were not expecting any guests on this Emperor-forsaken wreck. And first I thought that you must belong to Klosterheim's retinue. That fool brought a whole army of busybodies and interrogators with him.
You must tell me everything about this man, his expedition, and the Martyr. But first, I'll disable the teleport jammer.
The cogitator that overrides the jammer is 2 hallways away, and the whole control deck is swarming with feral tribes. Why do you think I'm stuck in this hole? They're keeping us pinned down in here.
Time to turn the tide together, Sergeant.
Inquisitor, we have a problem.
Now is not a good time.
At your command. Now you'll pay.
No. Ah! There you go. Ouch. Wave completed.
Well then, that was a pleasant warm-up, wasn't it? But Inquisitor, I'm sure they will drag their filthy god here to help them out.
They're what?
We interrogated some of these tribesmen. They are all descendants of the original crew. Anyway, during centuries of drifting through the void, one of their generations forgot about our holy emperor and found new things to worship.
And what would this god be?
Madness incarnated, they call it. It could be anything, if you ask me, but nothing good.
At your command.
Inquisitor, listen to me. The monastery is...
I'm in the middle of something. Later.
That was quick. I gotta hold it constantly, obviously. Well. More incoming. Ugh.
Die, maggots, die! Ready to fight! Now you'll pay!
Ah, what is that?
Thundering blast of weapons. I wish my brothers were here to hear this canticle of death.
Talking about brothers, which chapter do you belong to? I am not familiar with this iconography.
I am Sergeant Caius Thorm of the Stormwatcher Space Marines.
That's when he mentions this, so why did I get the clue
Explain.
last time?
I don't know that chapter.
I would be truly disappointed if you did. Our existence is secret, our numbers are few, and our burden is terrible. We are the Watchers in the shadows, but rest assured, we are the sanctioned blades of the Calgary Conclave.
Doing what exactly?
Dying gloriously during classified inquisitorial missions. Could we talk about this later?
No problem.
Ready to fight!
Inquisitor, the monastery shows signs of...
What now? The moment of retribution is here. Let's take a look at this cogitator.
Hold on, boys. Logged under a humble tract on the violent changes in the behavior of the machine spirit. And a martyr. Logged by Engine Seer Titha 17B Luke, an operator confessor to the great machine spirit of the martyr. Date of assessment blank. On binary. Summary. After the rites of diagnostics and reciting the necessary hymns to placate its mood, I prayed to the machine spirit and humbly asked it to confide in me about the causes of the recurring system failures, corrupted data, why the automatic defense systems of the Martyr destroyed that rogue trader cruiser, and why the Martyr initiated conflicts with a non-hostile vessel of an explorator fleet, thus corrupted data. The machine spirit of the Martyr denies cooperation, citing the Sacred Order 947.8 as issued by our spiritual leader, the late Uther Tiberius. Addendum. No executable directive exists under this name. The machine spirit claims that the martyr must follow a determined route to a classified location, that the protection of the martyr is top priority. It asserts its rights to override the of the martyr automated weapon systems of the teleportarian in times of need. Okay, to override the martyr. Okay. Assessment. Possible warp infestation of the machine spirit. Invoking the conclave of the imminent system purge. Warning. Searching databanks. Content missing. Okay.
These records are disturbing. This martyr has a mind of its own.
It literally became sentient.
Die! Die!
Wrong thing. Ah! Oh shit.
Wait.
Oh shit, okay. Okay. Am I gonna restart the whole thing, or is it gonna restart me from after I talk to Thorn? I hope it's the latter.
At your command!
Oh, okay, the whole thing. Okay.
Welcome to the...
Inquisitor, We have a problem.
Now is not a good time.
Onwards! Don't linger! For the Emperor!
Kill the heretic.
Well then, that was a pleasant walk.
Inquisitor, listen to me. The monastery is...
I'm in the middle of something. Later.
At your command. Onwards! Don't linger, Guardsman! Now you'll pay, scum! For the Emperor! Now you'll pay, scum!
Talking about brother?
Inquisitor, the monastery shows signs of...
Not now.
Yeah, you know what? That's cool.
Now you'll pay, scum!
Overheat.
Come on, move.
I'm ready for my trial of faith.
Ready to fight! Take it like a man, Onward! Don't linger! For the Emperor!
Are we through?
You are truly doing the Emperor's work, Inquisitor.
Okay.
Keep it up. We've crushed their main forces. Let's move out and disable that jammer.
Before their what? Their god arrives?
Trust me, it is already close. I wonder what it looks like.
After we have disabled the jammer, we must find Lord Klosterheim.
Oh, my leg. Ow.
Yes, that two-faced hypocrite. I have already lost a battle brother because of him, and then he left me down here to die. But now, move!
Ready to fight!
Hold on, boys.
Let's take a look at this cogitator.
Yeah, we already read
These
that.
records are disturbing. This martyr has a mind of its own.
leg. Ah, my leg muscle is cramping up. Bolt pistol and chainsword. No thanks. Hold on, what does that look like?
Ready to fight!
Is a melee weapon? No thanks. Yeah. Oh, I do have the exalted form. What? Might as well take advantage of it. The wrong thing. Well then, boys, let's go. Oh my god, I'm even clicking the enemies.
Move for the Emperor! Ready to fight!
Oh god.
Oh, traitorous scum! Mockery to your honor! Perish, you filth! Ah!
Nice.
Inquisitor, what's happening down there? Are you all right?
I'm great. I've just killed a hellbrute, a twisted mockery of a space marine. Praise the Emperor. I also have an Imperial space marine with grievous wounds, and I want to bring him aboard our ship.
Inquisitor, listen to me. The monastery has turned on the warp drives, and it's ready to leave the star system. Disable the jammer now!
Ready to fight!
Okay then.
I've disabled the teleport jammer. At least, I hope so.
Inquisitor, you must teleport back before the ship leaves. We don't know where it's headed, and worse, the jealous shields are probably compromised. Warp travel will kill you. Hurry up, you don't want to get stranded over there.
Very well then. Ah.
Inquisitor, are you all right?
I'm fine, Captain. I'm back on your ship, leaving the teleportarium as we speak. I need medical assistance down here for the Space Marine. What is happening to the Martyr?
It's preparing to enter the warp. I thought it was a derelict.
It is a derelict, Captain, which seems to attract the attention of both our allies and enemies. The Martyr is a mystery, but it is very much alive.
And your mystery ship is gone. What happens now?
I will notify the Caligari Conclave. Then we will wait and see.
The subtitles were not keeping up. Neither was the whole cutscene, apparently. And mission complete! Okay. Because the reason why during combat I was moving towards the enemies instead of attacking them is because I was pressing the left mouse button but not on them. That's what you need to do. You need to press it on them, otherwise they're just gonna move forward. There's also a whole room in the back I didn't see. Ah, back home.
Inquisitor, my astropath has sent your audio log to the Caligari Conclave, as you requested.
Good.
Let me guess. Another local warp surge manifestation swallowed the message whole?
No, actually. We have received an official follow-up on your report.
That must be a mistake. It's the Imperial bureaucracy. I wasn't expecting to hear from them for a few standard years.
I have no idea what we found out there, but it must be really important. See for yourself.
Inquisitor, we are raising your clearance level. You are henceforth authorized to listen to confidential information without facing immediate excommunication. Your discovery has greatly intrigued the Conclave. You have found a ghost of the past, Inquisitor. The Martyr had strong ties to the Inquisition, and as such, it is very important to us. We all thought that the fortress monastery had been destroyed, with the exception of Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim. He dedicated his life to finding the Martyr, only to disappear without a trace. And now, you have proof of both the existence of the Martyr and the whereabouts of Lord Klosterheim. We want answers. Continue this investigation. Evaluate the data. Gather new clues and find the Martyr. Hopefully with Lord Klosterheim on board so he can explain his disappearance. We must remind you that this investigation requires absolute secrecy, and it will be your task, and your task alone.
Look at the icon up there, it's like a guy crucified. Jesus. Okay.
Our task is to find a ghost ship in the vast expanses of the Imperium. How hard could it be?
The Space Marine I rescued was part of the expedition that found the Martyr somehow. If I can interrogate him, I'm sure he can help us.
That man is in stasis at the moment. He was torn into pieces. Correct me if I'm wrong, but a warrior of the Adeptus Astartes is not a simple mortal we can treat.
Indeed. We need a tech priest with unique skills and knowledge of the genetic materials of the Adeptus Astartes. We need a Magos biologist specialist, which could be difficult.
I come from a long line of rogue traders, Inquisitor. I know the secrets of this sector, and I can tell you where to find the tech priest you need. The Merciful Agony is a hospital fortress in the Chernobog system. It's also a secret research station of the Adeptus Mechanicus. You'll find a Magos Biologus there.
Excellent. Welcome on board, Inquisitor. This is the command bridge of your ship, your base of operations, where you can prepare for missions and manage your resources. Click on the highlighted panel of our NPCs to access the available management screens. For the moment, you have access to the shop at Ragna von Winter, to your storage, and most importantly, the star map. You can now invite other players to join your party by clicking on the social icon at the bottom of the screen. Click on the holo table in the center when you are ready to step out among the stars and continue your journey. Great! For reach, level 2, I got Eviscerator, Bolt Pistol, and Chainsword. Level 7, the Flamer, Digital Weapons. Unlocked skill tree, Magos Biologist Secrets. The regenerative bioimplants techno rights provided by the Generator Division of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Another skill point. Investigation complete. I can conclude at this point that the abandoned fortress monastery, which the cryptic distress signal came from, is called Martyr, and that it entered the Caligari sector roughly 5,000 years ago, after the Imperial Civil War called the Age of Apostasy. The Martyr was commandeered by an Inquisitor called Uther Tiberius, who had a very clear purpose for traveling here, and some of the members of his retinue had reasons to worry about his intentions. What exactly happened during the subsequent 5,000 years is unclear. At some point, the Martyr must have disappeared in the warp, and it was spat out by a recent warp spurge in the system, already infested by the bile of Nurgle. Investigation complete. The cage. The clues I have discovered indicate that the machine spirit of the Martyr, which inhabits the fortress monastery and controls all systems and machinery on the decks, has probably gone mad, possibly during a warp incident, and it has been displaying paranoid tendencies for a long time now. It locked down the Martyr completely and tried to destroy approaching vessels to protect itself from unclear reasons. So let's look at our character. Of a lot of stuff. As a better hand flamer brazier. Cool, okay. Let's replace it then. I just went there, okay, I see. Faith. Act of Faith cooldowns are reduced by 30% if you have only one Act of Faith slot, 15% if you have two. %20 energy shield efficiency. Wait, you know what? Hold on. My journal. Complete. Okay, everything has been completed. Awesome. Let's put in skill point, banner, movement, critical hits. I got 2 points. Okay, warfare. 10% suppression per hit dealt. 10% ammo and overheat capacity. What is that? Getting 30% damage against Ganis. Yeah, okay, fine. Let's put in this one and another one. Banner cooldown reduced by 1 second. I don't have a banner, so that's not really useful. Oh, and health. 100% to maximum suppression. %1 hit, 2% grip. Oh, what? Wait, hold on. Or maybe just ranged combat. Just like I pointed here. 5% rage damage bonus against slowed. Well, let's put this one here. Okay. Well, with that said, where's that? Okay, never mind. Well, with that said, yeah. Also, yeah, I'm really just cutting off everywhere. And here's the hotel for the faith abilities. Welcome to the Faith Abilities window. This is where you can set up the special Sororitas Inquisitor class abilities. Sororitas Inquisitors can manifest minor miracles through the power of their beliefs. Yeah, you see that these are your faith abilities. To equip an act of faith, click on an icon in the list and drag it up to a skill slot. The number of available slots depends on your equipped items. Certain weapons and armor provide extra slots, while other provide none. Here, Sacred Rites. The class resource for Sororitas Inquisitors is Faith, which is mainly used to activate the embodied saint form. This resource. So okay, so that's what it means. When you have full faith, you can go into this state. Okay. A Sacred Rite you select here determines how faith is generated during missions. You can change it by selecting the icon and choosing a Sacred Rite from the pop-up list. Oh, okay, that's what it does. Okay. Embodied Saint. When the Faith resource bar reaches maximum, you can transform into the Embodied Saint form. You become very powerful, but this is only temporary. When your Faith reaches 0, you immediately transform back to normal. Saintly deeds. Okay, in the body saint form, your normal skills are replaced by a set of extraordinarily powerful abilities called saintly deeds. To change which of these are used during missions, click on that icon in the list and drag it up to a skill slot. Note that the number of available slots is fixed. Act of faith slots provided by equipment do not count here. Okay. Cleansing Flame. That's your base thing. Cleave attack that deals heat damage. This is a slow moving projectile that deals heat damage over time. Okay. But that continues regeneration per second. Gain 0.01% continuous effect of regeneration per second for each enemy killed. Okay, I see. Pulse of on activation slows enemies within 20. You know what? We'll look all this up the next time we return to Warhammer 40k. Inquisitor Martyr, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end for this first episode in this game. I'm really enjoying this. Things I need to really watch out for is that when I try to attack an enemy, I instead walk towards the group of enemies which has me surrounded. I need to work a bit on that. But with that said, it has been a pleasure playing this game. I'm really looking forward to playing more of Martyr. It's super fun, and of course, it's Warhammer 40k, and Warhammer 40k is absolutely badass. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for joining me on this stream, and I'll see you all, guys, tomorrow morning for Elden Ring Part 6. Yeah, Elden Ring Part 6. So again, thank you all for coming. This was Raphses, the gamer from Quebec. Have a good night, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace!